Hello, hello, hello. I'm Chris Angel. Today we're reading The Workshop in February, a story full of counting, confusion, and just a little bit of elf mischief. Santa's rested and ready to get to work, but before he can get started, there's a problem. He can't find his glasses. What follows is a day of inventory, lost and found surprises, and of course, a few falling stacks of toys. Let's head back to the workshop, where the elves are ready to help, even if things don't always go quite as planned. The Workshop in February by Michaele L, LePage, PhD. This is written for Sister Carol Jakowski, who has encouraged me in many ways not to give up. Santa is rested and gets up from his nap, puts away his slippers and hangs up his cap. Time now to work with a stretch and a yawn. There's inventory to check. The work must go on. With clipboard in hand, Santa now moans, but you'll have to excuse all of his groans. It's the same every year with all the supplies. Looking at the list may be hard on the eyes. The words are all blurry, and Santa must squint. There's something wrong here. Do you need a hint? Why, look at the lettering. It's too small indeed. Santa needs glasses in order to read. Now where did I put them? Santa says to himself. I thought I left them here on this shelf. There's work to be done and no time to waste. That's why it's important to find them in haste. Mrs. Claus comes in and sees Santa hunting, looking on the floor, all the while grunting. With Santa under the bed, she must ask his rear, what in the world's going on around here? I can't find my glasses, frustrated Santa retorts. I certainly need them to read these reports. Mrs. Claus laughs, come up from the floor, please arise, and then come with me, for I have a surprise. Santa followed the misses into the long hall. They passed minty paintings that hang on the wall. They entered the kitchen, and what do you see? An elf was cleaning Santa's specs at the sink. There now, the elf exclaimed, sounding so proud. The glasses are clean, and he actually bowed. With his mouth half open, Santa just stared and then started to laugh at how things had all fared. Once again, Santa heads back to his task. It's quite tedious work and is a lot to ask. There are so many things written down on this list. Good thing he has lots of elves to assist. The first thing to be counted is all of the dolls. Elves pile them so high, and then the stack falls. Oh my, now just look, there's another mess. It's not usually like this, I must confess. Count the trains next while they are all loose. The engine, the cars, and of course, the caboose. Stuffed animals come next. We must separate. Bears by the trains and ducks by the gate. Count the wrapping papers, the ribbons and bows. Count on your fingers and even your toes. Sometimes it's hard to keep things straight. Just how many bows? Are there 7? No, 8. Santa looks up and says, "What's next?" "The counting is done," an elf interjects. Santa, so happy, tells the elves, "Never fear. I promise we won't do this again till next year." And that was the workshop in February. Santa got through inventory with a little help from the elves, a clean pair of glasses, and a lot of patience. Thank you so much for listening. If you've been enjoying these stories, there are more on the way, each bringing a little humor and heart straight from the North Pole. Until next time, stay warm, stay kind, and maybe count your bows twice just to be safe.